Hi everyone, this is the weekly video for the Monday the 29th of January 2018 to the 4th of February. Wow, we're already into February, crazy. Right, so the moon will be in Cancer on Monday and Tuesday, and then we'll go into a full moon lunar eclipse on the Wednesday. So that is a big deal. Basically, that's what I was like. I can feel the energy. Like it's hard for me to explain the things that I experience day to day, but all I can tell you is I'm in my house, but I can feel the energy building. And yeah, there's big change on the horizon. That's all I keep wanting to say. Big change. Eclipses are always big changes, whether it's a lunar eclipse or a solar eclipse, but basically because a lunar eclipse is the moon, and the moon rules your feelings, it governs your feelings. It's a big deal because it's change, and it's change in your emotions. So it's like you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it big time. But I always tend to feel that when it's eclipses, right, whatever is taken away at an eclipse, it's like, or whatever situations appear to be like crumbling, it's like whatever breaks down at eclipse, it's part of the path, like it was meant to happen kind of thing, and it's about being patient to see what comes in. So I hope that helps. So the cards I'm going to use are the Goddess deck, because I had these out for doing a reading, and then it was like that's just what drew me in. And then I'm also going to use the Magical Unicorns. I might tie in a couple of the other ones too, but I'll just see how I go with these. So, as always, I'm just kind of going to go and make up my own rule. I might do, I could do the one where you slide along. No, I think I'm just going to go with the general energies of what the week will bring, because it's such a big week with the eclipse. I feel that's what we need to do. So, right, so this is Monday, Tuesday's cards. Right, so, oh, I love it. So the card that I've pulled is Rhiannon, Sorceress. You're a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So already this is very much, even if it wasn't an eclipse, I can see the full moon in the background there. And the full moon is all about manifestation and magicalness and serendipity and synchronicity, like all of these amazing words. So, that's what's really pulling me in here. It's like, it's very important on any full moon week, but definitely an eclipse full moon week. And definitely because it's in the magical Leo, hence why I'm wearing my leopard print, though I do wear leopard print like quite a lot, at least once a week. It's about joy. The Leo's about, I'm going to put my cards out, Leo's about the heart, it's about the inner child, it's about having fun, it's about happiness, it's about following your passion, following your purpose. It's definitely about love and fun and just joy. And it's kind of like, I always love when the moon is in Leo, or when I'm around like Leo, some people are Leo moon people, because it's like they ooze a happiness. Like, like one of my best friends has got double Leo energy, and she's just like, a cartwheeling ball of happiness. And it's just kind of like, it's good. It's a good, fun energy to be around, basically. Never a dull moment. And that's what, if you can imagine, that's what a normal Leo moon is like. Imagine what a Leo full moon is like. It really is about like magicalness and celebrating and just finding your joy and following what makes you happy and being with who makes you happy, doing whatever that is. So Monday looks good. Let's see. Let's pull another card for Monday. Oh, I love it. That's the card on the deck. Right, so the other card that I pulled for Monday is Dana, I never know how to say that, High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So this is a card that, before I stepped into doing this professionally, whenever I was to get readings, like people would always pull either this card or similar to that, like, you're a high priestess, like basically you have divine ancient wisdom, knowledge in you, and to teach other people, just like the words say. So this is about realizing that everybody has that, like you have that within you, and it's about tapping into it. And the ways that, it's coming to me that you tap into it is by meditating. Like when you meditate and you breathe and you slow down, which yes, I need to do, when you get into your heart and you just get in touch with that stillness, can just be, it can be for a few minutes, it can be for 5 minutes. If you're really good at it, you can amp it up to 10 and 20 minutes. And it kind of centers you and it grounds you. And that really needs to happen this week, believe me, because there's a lot of amazing change coming, but it's a lot of it's fast, unexpected, amazing change, and just change. And it's even when it's amazing, change it's overwhelming. So that's why it's I feel you have to get in touch with your higher self and the spiritual truths. Ooh, very spiritual reading. And I'm really being pulled into, she's actually got a new moon crescent, or a crescent moon on her forehead, and that's about the third eye. So I do feel, again, I feel like a broken record with this, but it really is, and I also keep saying that phrase, and that's annoying me, but it's there is massive spiritual there's mass spiritual awakenings going on, and you're going to hear me say that a lot because it is an 11 year, and 11 is about spiritual awakening, and that is what's pulling me in. And then also the blue on the crown as well, that happens to be my favourite colour, and you'll see that soon when my website launches. But it's it's that kind of that real electric blue colour is the colour of communication, and it could also tie in, it's either it's the throat chakra, and I see it as a blend of the throat chakra and the third eye, because it's very much actually my beautiful ring that my cousin gave me, I hope you can see that's lapis lazuli. It's not really coming up too much on the camera, but it's that is a real powerful stone for opening up your crown chakra and your clairvoyance and your senses. So it's again, and that makes sense that it's kind of magical and mysterious and psychic, because the Monday Tuesday is in the Cancer moon, and Cancer is ruled by the moon and the feelings and intuition. So it makes sense that it's a very, very sort of sensitive and psychic and spiritual awareness day. Monday, Tuesday is what I want to say. So this is Wednesday, Thursday. And of course, we're in Aquarius season, so it's all about being different and not giving an F what other people think, just doing your own thing and being unique and being rebellious. It's an air sign as well. It's about thoughts and thinking and stuff. Thinking outside the box, really, to be specific, and pulling humanity together, and that we're all are one and we're all equal, that kind of feeling. So these should be big, because it's remember, this is Wednesday, Thursday is the eclipse. So I've pulled boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So what I'm feeling with that, right, is actually interesting. I've been experiencing a lot of that lately. Just noticing where I will still let other people cross my boundaries, and where other people do. And it's just a constant, it is a fascination of mine that I know the importance of it, and I teach of the importance of it, and then I can still allow people to do it. Obviously nobody's perfect and you're always going to slip up, but I mean, my time boundaries, something to be, sorted out. Just like my hair, I'm getting it cut this week, by the way. When you watch this, I'm getting it cut because it's ridiculous. But yeah, there is a need to watch your boundaries. So this actually, now that I'm tuning into this makes sense, because the Wednesday will be Leo. Oh, obviously, yeah, because it's a Leo. Sorry, I'm kind of zoning out a bit. Yeah, so it's a Leo moon, right? And it's Leo is about love, and it's about love for yourself and love for other people. But it's about it's Leo's a bit look at me, look at me. It's they want the attention, and it's drama, and it's success, and it's not a time to shy away. Do you know what I mean? It is Leo is a time to shine. So I really do feel sometimes in order to shine, you do have to say no to other people to say yes to yourself. That's what's coming through. It's about loving yourself and really going for it and going big. Do you know what I mean? And so I'm really, that's what's coming through for that. And then, as I said, the true love card just fell as well. We'll put that there. But also compassion. So, I like how they two came out together, actually, because it's what I say, you have to love yourself first, right? And the truest love you will ever have is that love for yourself. And when you find that love for yourself, you what's the word? You're like a magnet for that true love with others. or with another, depends what you're into. But it's like, it says, the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. And I feel this is actually really important, because it is like these two together are about, yeah, if you put yourself first and you get your stuff in order, rather than helping everyone else, you get rewarded with that love. Like, because you've been loving yourself like that, you get like that gift of that love with another. But it really does come down to, oh, I love how this is tied together. It really does come to this other card that I feel like Kuan Yin, compassion. And it does look like a, you know, it could be a sun, but to me it's like shining, it's like a moon. It's like a giant moon behind her. And then she's sitting holding the pink lotus flower, which is the colour of pink or magenta. It is about self-love, like, rather than romantic love. So it really is about getting in touch with that love for yourself. And that is like a byproduct of it. I don't even use that term, but you know what I mean? It's like the cherry on top of the cake, not the be all and end all kind of thing. Because, you know, anybody that's in a relationship or tried to be in a relationship, you'll know that, you know, if you don't have that love for yourself, you will keep finding fault in your partner, because it's like you don't love yourself and then they're acting as a mirror. Whereas if you have that love for yourself, obviously you're always going to have down days and off days, but it's like things are more harmonious because you love and accept and appreciate yourself, therefore it mirrors in the other person. So that's just generally, but you know, it does kind of cause problems when you don't have that love for yourself. That's what causes insecurity, that's what causes people to cheat and stuff, because it's like they don't feel good enough and they self-sabotage. I could go on and on about that. But it really says, release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. So yeah, I love that. I forgot that that's kind of what that said there, but that's what I'm getting at. It's like, when you can have that appreciation and love and light and acceptance for yourself, you then see it in everyone around you and your whole life changes. Very Louise Hay, and it makes sense why I was actually getting drawn to read, to pick an affirmation for today. So I'll just, or for this week rather. So I've opened it up. I move beyond limited human mind thinking and align myself with the infinite divine mind where all things are possible. Considering what I have just channeled out of there, that's pretty bang on, Louise. But here's another one as well. I forgive others and I now create my life in the way I want it to be. And I effing love that, because that's what a full moon's for. A full moon, sorry, I'm really not liking my hair like this and it's distracting me, but we'll just deal with it. This is why I need a haircut. But isn't that funny? But it's like, I need to forgive it, because I'm like, you know, that's not being nice to myself. Anyway, I'll stop judging my hair today. But it really is about, to come back to what I'm talking about, is the full moon is about letting go and forgiveness. So that affirmation that I can't remember now, which is about forgiveness, is very key for this week. So, you know, when you can learn to forgive others, you release yourself. And as I'm recording this, it's 15:55, so I'm being drawn to the 555. And 5 alone is significant change, but 3 5s like denotes, you know, predicts massive change, which is interesting that we are on Wednesday, Thursday, which is the eclipse. So synchronicity galore. Try being me. Right, so how do I do the weekends again? I feel like for the weekend, right, let's do, I normally just do Friday on its own, but let's do like 3 cards, 1 for each, for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's what I'm going to do. So this is Friday's card. Friday, oh, interesting. I'm sure that, oh, that's funny. That was like a similar kind of card that came up for last week around this time. But anyway, so Friday's card is quiet time. And it says, take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So again, it's that theme of meditation coming up. And I'm like, I really have to take that too. Like, I do meditate every morning when I do my miracle morning routine. But sometimes I kind of, you know, I I go through it a bit too fast. So I feel like there is a real need to get in touch with the quietness, and that's so bizarre. Well, it's not bizarre, it's synchronicity, but right before I came on to film this, I caught on my timeline, it was a card and it said, it had, I think it was collected by Reed, who I love, and it had breathe. And it was just like, I actually needed to read that. Do you mean? Because I was getting quite overwhelmed with doing things for business and trying to get it in order and then try to tidy up, just doing too many things, which can be quite common for me if I don't kind of chill out. And I just needed to actually read that to be like, yeah, chill, breathe. Do you know what I mean? So I really do feel that's going on, because when spirit make that stuff happen to me, it's normally to to get a message across, either in a personal reading or a collective one. Right, so that's Friday. What's for Saturday just literally flew out. Let's see what's for... Oh, Saturday is... This looks like a very Leo card, so it's like almost like the Leo energy is still about here, which the eclipse energy, although it won't literally be in Leo moon, the eclipse energy will totally still be in. Sorry, I've got too much product in my hair, literally crazy, so it's annoying me. Unleash your adventurous side, take risks and be daring. So Saturday looks quite exciting, and I feel that is because of all the change and the growth that this week has brought leading up to it, that it's like Saturday you really mean business. And so as a builder, I'm just thinking that's quite funny, because like I'm going out dancing, and I'm also excited about that because I've not been out for ages and I don't really go out that much, so that's quite funny. It's just kind of like, you feel good and you want to get out and you want to dance. So for me, that literally is I want to get out and dance. But I mean, like when I say that, it's like you feel like, right, things are going a bit rocky and now it's going to fall into place and I'm just going to go out and have fun. So whatever have fun is to you, that might be staying in and getting a takeaway or chilling out, watching The Voice or whatever else is on, or wherever you are. But you know what I mean? It's like, or it could be getting out and socialising. But I really do feel it's about, at least the adventurous, the fun side, and be daring and, just live a little, because we're in Aquarius season. And this is Sunday's card. Oh, wow. So Sunday's card is purification. It's time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. And again, as we are, as the eclipse has been on the Wednesday in this week, it's still very much lingering. And I feel there's a lot of reflection going around towards the end of the weekend, definitely Sunday, about the fact that it's like, whoa, like this was an intense week, like this was a life changer. And you're kind of looking towards, right, what can I do to really like declutter my environment, declutter my soul, and just sort of change things up to get in alignment with who I am now and who I want to be and where I'm heading, kind of thing. So it really is that. And by the way, see, when I'm zoning off looking out the window, that's because that's how my clairvoyance works. So yeah, it can be confusing for people, because I know like when you're addressing people, like it's good to look at the camera, but I can't help it. That's what helps me to kind of zone off. So I'm just explaining that for people that are new to me. So yeah, and also because a full moon is always for letting go, and because it's an eclipse, it's a stronger energy. That is very much going around on the Sunday. So now I didn't use any of the magical unicorns, so I'm just going to use, and I'm going to ask, what is a card that lets us know generally what the week of the 29th to the 4th is bringing? Laughter. Oh, I fucking love it. I needed an F-bomb, because Leos can be, are about authenticity as well, and just, just being you. So being you, basically, yeah. And basically, yeah, the card laughter. You need a good laugh. That's what I feel. So isn't it funny that I just said that I've not been on a night out like for ages, and it's like, that I'm getting it, and I'll be excited. I mean, it's only like today I'm filming this on Friday, so it's like a week away, but it's like, whatever it is that brings you joy and happiness, that needs to happen this week, because it's the Leo full moon, and the Leo full moon is about rah, like that's some weirdness, but it's about happiness, it's about joy, it's about authenticity, it's about following your passion, embracing who you are. Yeah, it's serious, isn't it? But that is true. It's because it's like Aquarius and Leo together. So that really is about being you and just owning it. Like nobody can be you. You have to embrace it. And worth waiting for is what I feel as well. Your patience will be rewarded. So actually what I feel with this, like, it's not always what the words say in the card. What I feel with this is like your patience is being rewarded this week. Like good things are coming in. So it's either you're seeing like financial abundance start to come in, or coming in a big way. You're seeing like hard work pay off. Like for instance, with me, it's my website. Hopefully that it's either, I don't think it won't be up as the time you watch this, but it might be. But no, it won't be. But it'll be like, it will be either around the middle of the week or towards the end, or coming soon. It'll happen when it's happening, but basically it's in the works. And that's, that's been worth waiting for me. And it's been a long, long time. And it's exciting for me. So I feel there is something around for people about, your patience is being rewarded this week, and that eclipse is bringing in. Eclipses always do bring in blessings. And when I think back to eclipses, it's always been like the weirdest weeks of my life, and like unbelievable synchronicities. And like I always say this too, but I really do feel I will write a book on the signs that I get. because it's just unbelievable. So one more card for this week. This one. Oh, I love it. Very Leo again. So I've been a bit cringe in this video, but again, it's about happiness, it's about joy. So it's like, yeah, being a kid. And because it's, sorry, I don't think I've said it. So Leo is, I'll do a full moon thing near the time, so I'll explain more about it. But Leo rules the heart. So it is about joy, it's about fun, it's about adventure, it's about go for it. It's about, you know, it's about her. Like, be bold, be daring, take a risk. And it says, to feel happier right now, think about a memory or something else that makes you smile. So I'm going to leave it on that because that's very Leo, and Leo energy dominates this week. It's about joy, it's about happiness, it's about follow your passion. And on that note, I shall see you next week for the weekly reading, and I'll no doubt do something special like readings or a choice post or something for the Leo full moon lunar eclipse. So enjoy it, guys. Bye.